There came a point in the battle where we wanted to stay at Ravenhill. We're down to the nitty-gritty.
I think some of my favourite war films come down to very intense, personal battles, which is what we actually deliberately did at the end of this film. Even though you have these vast armies fighting each other, in the end it comes down to these characters, one-on-one, face-to-face.
Pete really loved the idea of the Fallen Tower, the sort of set piece for Bolg versus Legolas.
Well, it could be, the ravine could be here, of course. There could be a tower kind of here or somewhere which falls and wedges itself in here. It'd be nice if it was in front of the frozen waterfall.
Yeah. I just had Bilbo, scampering across it and, falling apart while he's being pursued. But instead, Peter decided it was way more interesting to be used as a dynamic set piece for a fight.
I mean, what's interesting is the way that the tower would be crumbling. It would be like a series of bricks, stones that are just starting to fall away. So it's like it's eroding itself. Gravity is just collapsing and falling away until there's hardly anything left.
So with a character like Legolas, who, he can do amazing things, and he's been established as having near superhuman ability.
Legolas fights in a stunt-based fighting style. He's able to almost defy gravity and slide down elephant trunks and everything imaginable.
The elves sort of had this magical, magical gravity, which is taking back to Caradhras, where he's walking on top of the snow.
Everybody's wading through this waist-deep snow, apart from Legolas, who's able to just walk across the top of the snow because he's light enough that he won't punch through the surface. It's established that elves are light. I think that's something that Tolkien did write about.
I think the one sequence in the Battle of Five Armies that comes to mind is when the tower starts falling away from underneath him,
where he's able to use the inertia of these giant blocks that are just starting to fall. It's pushing the boundaries of what we're prepared to believe, but the animators have a setup where they can make sure that anything that's falling in their scene is falling at the rate that gravity determines. To help sell the moment, we played around with the speed of the footage. We're able to review the footage at normal speed, as we're seeing here, and so we can check that the simulation of the blocks is working at a one-to-one basis, and then we can also review the footage at half speed, the way it's going to be seen in the final film.